students, this is Saranya from CSC Department of Vignan Institute of Information Technology, Duvada. In the previous class, we have discussed different cloud service providers. That is, whatever the companies providing the cloud services like infrastructure as service, platform as service and the software as services to their clients. Okay, now we are going to discuss the cloud resource management and the scheduling. How the complex system like cloud managing the resource requests which are coming outside world to his software application, cloud software applications. Now we are going to see like some of the policies and the mechanism to satisfy their resources request. Okay, resource management is the core function of any man-made system. It directly affects to the three main criteria. One is the performance, cost and the functionality. If cloud system having the inefficient resource management, then it directly leads to the negative effect of both performance and the cost, and it is indirect effect to the functionality. That is, if resource management having the low capability, that is, it process the little number of requests, then it is able to some policies and the mechanisms. Now we are going to see what are they. What is meant by the policy? Policy is the ability to design or ability to take the decisions. What is the mechanism then? To follow the constructed policy, that is the implementation of the policy is called the mechanism. Okay, so we are going to see what are the different policies and the mechanisms. See, there are several policies constructed by the so-called cloud resource management. One is the admission control, another one is the capacity allocation, another one is the load balancing, another one is the quality of service guarantee, and one more policy constructed by the cloud environment is the load balancing, including with the energy optimization. See, we are going to see one by one individually. What is the admission control? See, admission control is the to prevent the workload from the external environment. This is the method or this is the policy constructed by the cloud system which leads to prevent the workload from the external world. Okay, to maintain the or to stabilize the cloud environment. Another one is the load balancing. Okay, to maintain the workload among the servers which are there in the cloud environment, it is going to be balance the workload. If workload having the one server having the more workload compared to the another server is the none workload, it is going to be distribute the workload among them. Meanwhile, to share the workload among the servers which are reside in the cloud will lead to the good performance of the each and every server. Okay, another one we are going to discuss is the capacity allocation. This is the one of the policy constructed by the cloud. Okay, in the capacity allocation, it is going to be allocate the resources to the applications to start the process or to start the activation of the particular applications which are reside in the cloud environment. Okay, another one we are going to discuss is the load balancing. We already discussed, that is managing the resources, managing the workload among the servers. Another one we are going to discuss is the energy optimization. So the power consumption should be minimum compared to the any other applications running inside the cloud environment. How we are going to minimize the energy optimization? Based on the cost and the performance, we are going to minimize the energy of a particular applications or the cloud. Entire complexity of the cloud environment is very high, right? So to minimize the energy, we are going to approach the some parameters like functionality of a particular systems or any other resources like energy optimization we are going to achieve through the power optimization. Okay, so based on the resources optimization also we are going to achieve the proper energy optimization techniques. Okay, another one is the quality of service. So we should be the cloud cloud environment should assure the what kind of quality? It should be assure the good quality of services to their clients by satisfying the both, like by satisfying the all the conditions which are included in the service level agreement, as well as the it has to be stabilize the cloud environment. Okay, so these are the some policies like admission control, load balancing, another one is the capacity allocation, and energy optimization, and the quality of service guarantees. Okay, these are the some policies constructed by the cloud environment. Now we are going to see the what are the mechanisms, that is the implementation of the policies. We are going to see what are the mechanisms the cloud environment going to provide. So mechanism is the implementation of the policies. There are several kind of mechanisms are there. One is the control theory, another one is the machine learning, another one is the utility based, another one is the market oriented mechanism. So in the control theory mechanism, it is going to be take the it uses the feedback control for what? For purpose of stabilizing the cloud environment along with the intransient future behavior of the system. Okay, so because of this mechanism, it is going to be stabilize the cloud environment. Okay, another one is the machine learning. Machine learning is the mechanism which is provided by the cloud environment. Okay, so this cloud platform uses the machine learning. It does not require the any performance model. The advantage of this machine learning is the it does not need any performance model for reference, and it also we can directly apply to the any autonomous managers. By applying the machine learning on the autonomous system, it is going to be do it applications or the functionalities automatically. Okay, another one is the utility based. So it requires the performance model. Okay, machine learning does not require any other performance model, but in utility based it is going to be require performance model related to the user level functional. It is correlated with the user level function along with the cost. Based on that, it is going to be do the particular functionalities or the operations which are in the cloud environment. The other one we are going to see, the mechanism is the market oriented mechanism. Okay, this mechanism we are going to it requires the some performance model, that is the some model to do their applications, like auctions we are using, right? So in those auctions platforms you are going to this market oriented mechanism. So we have been seeing these several mechanisms and these several policies to satisfy the all the resource requests provided by the external world to the cloud environment. Next sections we are going to see the what is the applications to the control theory for schedule to task the schedule inside the cloud. We are going to see the next session. Thank you.